Okay, so we're looking for market to give us a break of structure. And then once we have a new break of structure, the next thing we expect is that price will pull back and then give us another break of structure right there. Another break of structure to the top side there. That is what we expect. But this is not guaranteed. On this pullback, it's not guaranteed that it will go up. For all we know, price can decide that, oh, I'm not ready to go up yet, and just go the other direction. Okay, price can do that. But these instances, even though they occur, we just have to keep at it and keep looking for scenarios where either price is going up or scenarios where price is breaking structure and coming downwards, right? We just follow the same process, follow the same pattern every time. Okay, that's the key thing we have to focus on. So let me show us. Okay, that will be on gold. Okay, on gold, it actually played out very nicely. Or okay, we can really look at something here. This one happened today, so it's very fresh. So what did price do initially? So it was just going more or less sideways, right? It wasn't showing any commitment to any side, right? But you could even say that this was a break of structure, right? That's a trend change or a break of structure to the downside, right? So perhaps you could have taken on this pullback, because on this break now, you expect a pullback, something like this. You expect a pullback and therefore price come back down. But price did not do that. So what did price do instead? Price decided to give a trend change. It broke these tops. Okay. And then it gave you a small pullback right there. So it came here, broke the lows, just gave you a small pullback and then went up. Right? So supposing you miss this entry, this break of structure here, you miss this one here, so you didn't grab anything here. What do you expect next? You expect it to pull back, yeah, to some certain level and then go up. Yeah, that's what we expect. But what did the market do? Market was not ready to go back up. It attempted to go back up around here. You can see the bullish candle right there. But that was not sustained because immediately on the next candle, it just went down. Okay. So at this zone here, when the market refused to go back up, what did it do instead? It came back down, breaking these structures down here now. Yeah. So you have a situation where price did not give you a follow through. So we say that you as a trader, your own commitment, your own job is to look for your trade setup and just execute that trade setup, irrespective of the outcome. That is your own business. The business of the market is to give you movement or the lack of it thereof, right? It is not for you to determine whether, in fact, you cannot even determine. We as retail traders, we cannot determine that, oh, okay, price has pulled down now. It has pulled back, so we want it to go up. So price, please, or market, please go up. No, we cannot determine that. All we can just determine is that this is our trade setup, but it has been invalidated now. So we have a number of stop outs on the trade there. So now that it has given us a break of structure, it is now pulling back. Where will be our last opposite candle that caused this price down? Is right here, right? So it can pull back even further in, but this is even a good place to enter a short now. We can enter another one as long as price. So this is what we expect price to do now, to come back down. So as long as price does not go above this zone where it started from, where that push started from, then we are good for a sell. Okay. So let me go to the first one, gold. Gold has actually just been going up and down, but we analyzed it earlier in the morning. We saw that yesterday, so I'll just use the one that it gave us a nice setup. So you see, it came back, it came down, went up, broke structure, right? It broke structure right there. Then what happens next? You get a pullback and then goes further down. Yeah. You get a pullback and then it goes further down. You get another pullback, it goes down. You get another pullback and then goes further down. Yeah. So we see that this process does work, but you have to just be disciplined to keep to your trade process every time. Every time you have to keep to that trade process. Okay, so let's see what is it doing right now. So initially, during Asia, it was moving up. As you can see, it is visibly moving up. Then it came down a bit. During London session, it broke these lows eventually, right? So you have a break of structure right there and a pullback, yeah, and it's breaking structure again. But it looks like it's rejecting that. Okay, let's see. But actually, it's broken structure already, right? It broke structure twice now. So it broke structure here, and it's broken structure here. But now it's trying to decide, do we really want to go further down? Okay, where is our line in the sand? Our line in the sand will be right here. Yeah, so if you are not already in a sell, yeah, this is the opportunity to take your sell, and then you put your stop loss just above somewhere there. Yeah, I have already taken a sell earlier, just down up here on this pullback. Yeah, so I'm expecting price to come back down. Where am I expecting price to go to? Okay, this level here, and then who knows, maybe it will come here to these lows, and maybe to the very lows there where it gave us the low yesterday. Yeah, so we'll just follow that and see if price would give us follow through, if price will give us that movement that we're looking for. All we are interested in as the traders is to execute our trade process. That is all we're looking for. Okay. All right. So let's look at pound JPY. Yes, pound JPY to give us something similar. So it was moving sideways earlier in the morning, just up, down, up, down, up, down. Yeah. I caught a buy somewhere there and then went up with it. Yeah, I got some nice profit there. And then I decided that, okay, given that we have a break of structures right there, what do I expect price to do? Right? I expect price to pull back and then go up. Where's my line in the sand? My line in the sand is right down there. Yeah. So I had a trade, a buy trade, pending buy trade there. It triggered me in, and now it has stopped me out because it's gone beyond I put my stop loss somewhere there. Yeah. So this other leg has stopped me out. So that is why I always say to us that when we are trading, just trade the process. Don't try to look for don't be dependent on one particular trade, that one trade must be a winning trade. That is not your own business. Your own business is to follow, to execute. That is all you have to do. Yeah, just execute and allow the markets to give you the movement if it's going to move. Yeah, so we can have scenarios where price has broken structure here. We're expecting pullback to go up, but it did not do that. Instead, it just went all the way, giving us a new break of structure there. So now we're expecting it to pull back and then potentially go further down. That is all we're expecting. for price to do now. So because we don't have any other thing to do there. Okay, so will price do that? So the question now is, will price do that? We do not know, and nobody knows. So don't be deceived by any trading guru somewhere telling you that, oh, price must now go down. No, price will do whatever it wants to do. All you have to do is to execute your trade setup. Follow your process at all times. Follow your process at all times. So I have a pending sell right now for it to go potentially downwards. So I'm looking for my targets, I think around here. And then let's see further down. If it's going to go further down, maybe somewhere there. Yeah. And if it does stop me out, then I'll just take it that, yeah, today my trading was just, what's it called now? Was a trading loss, right? If this one also comes all the way and stops me out, I won't take any other trade again for the day, right? Because I'm trading within the risk I'm applying proper risk management on my trade. So it's just a small portion that I've put at risk. Yeah, so you have to be willing to play that, to put that capital at risk. Okay, let's look at the next pair, which is Euro yen. I thought we looked at this earlier. Okay, yes, we did. No. What do I want to do now? Let's remove. Confirm you remove blocks. Okay, let's just remove that one. So this one, what has it done? Essentially, it's moved sideways, broke structure to the top side with a break of structure there, but that was not sustained. It's come all the way down. So we expect a pullback potentially, and then to see price go further down. Yeah, on this trade now. So on this pair, we're expecting further moves down. Let me even put that, let me put this one here. I put my stop loss somewhere up there, just above my line in the sand. And let's expect this to go down. Okay. Let's look at Pound Aussie. Pound Aussie is just sideways movement. It did yesterday as if it showed some signs of potentially going up. But you can see there's not a lot of price action here. It's just back and forth. Yeah, just going up, down, up, down, up, down. Right. So I'll just wait for it. In fact, somebody can even draw these lows here. Yeah. And just wait for it to break above or break below before you take any trade. Euro USD looks more like it's this is in a rangy situation. Not a lot of movement. It's a bit sluggish actually. I think maybe they're just waiting for some news to happen. Yeah, it's just going back and forth. Not a lot of movement there. This one too, you can see it gave you a nice break of structure there during just before the London session. And then it did go up a little bit, but then it just dropped back down again. So if you look at this, see, this is just a big sideways movement. And it does not mean that you cannot take some quick trades, some quick scalp trades. For instance, you can trade on this pullback and then just get this like 20 pips or thereabout. Yeah, but you have to be willing to take those small wins. Yeah, but overall, this is just moving sideways. It's not yet sure which way it wants to go. Okay, let's look at USD JPY. Oh, this is now stalling. What's happening? USD JPY. Okay, so we can see a similar kind of setup too. It's just sideways movement. Not a lot of things to do here. You have one there. You have another top there. So let's see what will price do. We have to wait and see. Okay, so not a lot of movement, but the one that looks a bit promising is this one, this gold trade. So you have a sell. So actually, we've missed that entry now. If you didn't enter from here, there's no point entering down here because it's quite low to enter at that level now. Yeah, so that's the level there. So we expect it to potentially even come all the way down. But the question will now be, will it give us all that movement? Yeah. Or we just wait and see. If after this push down, if it comes back up again, yes, you can enter and see if you can go further down. But I don't usually like entering when it's already on the lows for a down move. I like to enter on a pullback. Okay. Anyway, so let's see. Do we have any other trade setup that we want to look at? Any pair? Or do we have any question? Let's put it that way too. Yeah. Okay, no questions. Very good. Let me check the chat. No questions in there either. Okay, very good. So, wishing us all the very best as we go into the market. Let's hope that the market will give us follow through. See, this is coming back up now. Okay, so we might have a chance to enter again if you are not in that trade. Right. Okay, so let's see what market does. All right.